Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Fur babies. Furday Monday.
Furday Monday, unless you got feathers or scales, then it's those two.
And furs and yes, scales and feathers are
Feathers
welcome
and
as well.
scales. I think that includes everybody, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Because fish have scales too.
And yes, yeah,
And
all of them. All of them.
reptilians. Reptilians. Yeah,
We also do Earth questions, Gaia
that's
questions.
right.
Yeah.
Weather, earth, um, fairies, elves, any kind of nature question.
Yep. Yep. Love it, and love to see you guys all here today. Um, and questions are already coming in. Thank you for that. And I was just kind of laughing because Warren's here. I'm
Yeah.
not laughing because Warren's here, but we're backstage and Mark said, "Oh, war in Ukraine," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then I thought, "Oh, you mean there's more like bombing today?" And I look over and it says Warren, Ukraine. Warren, you've been coming for a long time, and that's kind of where my
I saw where you were coming from immediately. As soon as I read your name, I went, "We're in Ukraine." Oh, how um,
he
creative!
he caught it right away. It's
It's a
like
pseudonym.
I've been seeing your name forever, and I never, for some reason, never put it together.
Yeah,
It's a pseudonym. Yes, Warren.
that's where watching lots of Drag Race comes in handy because then I automatically look for name things.
Yes, but I see those things too, and I just don't know why. Um, Warren F. Oh my gosh. I used to go, he said I used to go by Warren Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. Nah.
So anyway, Warren,
It's very very witty.
very witty.
I wonder if your name is actually Warren, though. Are you actually Warren? Yeah.
Right, is your name actually Warren? But it does keep us praying, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And so I,
Yeah.
yeah, I love it. All right. Nope.
No, this is actually Warren. Yeah. I thought maybe
Nope,
not.
not actually the name.
Yeah.
It's Margot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Margot. So Warren is actually a girl.
Love it.
Well, I think it's Margot. That's how you
Yeah, Margot.
Margot Kidder or Margot,
Yeah.
my friend Margot.
Margot. Mhm.
Nice to meet you. For
Yeah.
me, anyway.
Yeah, it's very clever. Okay. I am not an airhead. I am usually very on top of those types of things. But when I get
Yeah.
on here, I'm already in the in between. So I might miss some of these little things like that. So, yeah. All right. Oh, oh, okay. Um,
Questions, questions, questions.
so, Karen, Karen Trout, my initials are CAT.
Oh,
Love it.
me too.
That's
She's got
awesome.
her little CAT with her in that picture.
Yes, he sure does. Did I get all the questions? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and guys, if you ask a question about your little darling, give us its name if you can.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
little Chihuahua, for example, Rhonda.
Okay. So, as far as the Earth goes,
Yep, yep, yep. Did you get to see any of the lights?
we were clouded over.
Yeah, I know that's what it always
Of
is
course,
here.
and of course, the day after it's not here, we have complete.
Beautiful skies.
It was beautiful, starry night. But
Yeah.
we met.
Wiki sent me some Well, it's on Facebook. Her pictures of it were so
Oh
gorgeous.
my gosh, yes, such beautiful,
I was going, oh Lord, that's so beautiful. I didn't get to see that.
magical. Yeah, his
I
name.
know, like Pan, she asked me to read on that a little bit on Saturday, and he was saying that's going to happen more. I know that was like a first time kind of a
Yeah,
thing
I felt that same thing. I
that
felt
we're
that.
going to be seeing it more often.
Mhm,
I guess it's
mhm.
related to sunspots or some sun
Right, the sunbursts, uh-huh.
yeah
Flares, bursts, flares.
flares. Yeah, sun flares. That's the word I was trying to think of. And it's
Um,
been cloudy here every day. Now today it's lovely. Now that it's all over with, but
exactly. Today was beautiful. I was able to sit on the porch.
not a cloud in the sky.
It's
We've
been
had
so cold here, you guys. And my people that are from Colorado, they know it's okay. I'm from San Diego.
yeah,
I'm not used to this. Like it's freaking May, you guys. What's up with this? Like we were warned the other night to be careful for ice and snow on morning commute. I'm like, it's May.
on morning commute. I know. Well, here it's done nothing but rain just before the river was about to come over the start to flood. It stopped, but it's supposed to rain again on Monday. I mean, on Tuesday, tomorrow. But it's just been raining here all the time. Suddenly, it's like I live in Oregon or something.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not used to it. But anyway, I was so blessed to sit on the porch this morning and drink my coffee. It was beautiful. That's the one thing when people say, what do you miss about not living in San Diego anymore? And that was the outdoor living. You literally could sit outside every day on your outdoor porch or out backyard. Everybody has a pool there, so you have outdoor living.
I know.
So there's
Yeah.
an extension. You generally aren't in your own house very much. You're literally outside because again, you don't have the mosquitoes there like you do other. It's just the weather is a thing there. That's why people want to live in San Diego. They don't want to live there anymore because the taxes are so high. But
Yeah.
it's a whole other issue.
And in Los Angeles, the rain would be so rare.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah,
Like
you're
in the
right.
winter, you'd have a couple that would be winter. It would rain a
Yeah,
couple.
you have some rain in the winter, and you get maybe that springtime, April shower time, but
You'd be so spoiled. Like it would drop to 60. Oh, it's so cold here in Los Angeles. Where's my coat? And
we'd
it's
be
like
freezing. We'd be
it's
freezing.
60.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
so, um, yeah, so that's a thing. Anyway, I miss my outdoor living. So when I was able to have my coffee on the porch this morning, I was in heaven.
Yeah. Good old coffee.
Yeah, yeah.
I do love
All
coffee.
right. Um,
Always love coffee in the morning. I always have since I was young. I love
Me
it.
too. I can't. You guys, that's like that's like spiritual to me.
I try to switch to tea, but I don't do the same. I just
I tried too. I tried to.
like coffee. I like the taste. I like everything about it. So
Me too. I just give me my
yeah,
black coffee.
yeah. No,
It
I
is
know, and
there's
that's my normal way is black with nothing in it.
nothing.
Just good old coffee. I actually like the taste of coffee. If it's strong, I like it even better.
Yes.
Very much.
Amen. We are twins in that too, Mark.
I know. I love it.
Uh, um, Nesca's strong Earl Grey, and I love Earl Grey, but it's not the same.
Yeah,
I have to have my morning coffee. I cannot. Mm-mm. I've tried though. I've tried.
yeah. I'm not anti-tea, but I'm still a coffee person. I'm, lifelong
Yeah,
coffee fan, Lisa.
yeah, me too. Yeah, Lisa's a lifelong coffee fan. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a spiritual, it's a spiritual thing.
Experience.
It is every morning.
Remember, they used to say it wasn't good for you. Then they changed their mind and said, "Well, actually, it's okay. It's good to
Yeah,
drink."
it actually is okay. Well, I worked in the ER for my traditional work. I part of one of the positions I had. I worked in the ER. I was a psychiatric social worker, and and if anybody knows what a psychiatric social worker does, we do everything. And we are there for everything, whether it's all the social needs, of course, all the code blues, and all that. Anything that had to do with any of that, we're there. Anyway, all that to say, why was I talking about that? I forgot. I totally got off track.
Well, we were talking about coffee, and I think it might have been something about that. But there you went.
I totally spaced out of why I was even bringing that up.
Well, you probably had to have coffee when you were working there.
Yeah, no, I didn't bring that up because
Yeah, I don't know.
that is so weird, you guys.
Do you like chocolate covered espresso beans?
No. Mm-mm. Do you?
I do. I can't eat like a ton of them, but I like them.
Yeah, I can't do that. I guess there's something to do with the
Chocolate?
no, I like the chocolate part. I think the texture.
Yeah. Well, they are pretty crunchy too, and you gotta crunch them.
Yeah, yeah. That is, I know, Lisa. Lisa's like you. If I watch the play, like that is so weird.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Why would I be?
Like you have a big good reason why you started something, then before you get to the end, you forget it. You go,
There was a
"What am I
reason.
talking about?"
Oh gosh, if it comes to me,
Yeah.
weird.
I would like to say that's never happened to me, but unfortunately, it cannot.
Oh, Ness, I'm really human.
Yeah.
Human. I'm like, yeah, 100%. But that's so bizarro. Why would I? Okay. Anyway, all right, Ness. We have a question. I am experiencing energy shifts, and it's been hard on my dog. Can you ask Coco if she needs anything from me? Is she okay? 2 weeks ago, she licked her paw to death during major energy shift of mine.
Go.
Thank you, Gina. I'm still trying to figure out why.
What you think and what you were doing.
I have to let that go.
I'm sure it was a good story too.
There was something to it, but
There was a nice point.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. And Ness says, I didn't realize it was connected until a week later. You're licking the paw. Okay. But Tiny Ray says, it'll come back at a perfect moment in the future. Yes. Okay. All right.
It's like one of those things when I'm at the house, I always have to go back to my starting point to remember, why did I go to the kitchen? I have no idea. And it was really important that I got it. And I went. Yeah.
Yes, I remember. Thank you, Karen.
Oh, good.
Karen, you are a rock star. You were saying you had your coffee on the porch this morning.
Yeah.
And then I went into the story. Okay. The reason I was saying that is because my doctors that I worked with in the ER, one of them was a huge fan of coffee and he always preached how good coffee was for you. And he totally negated any of those, any of the other type of
naysayers,
naysayers of coffee, and that you just stop coffee. He said no. He said absolutely, neurologically and otherwise. He had his whole outline of why it was good for you.
I love that. And then later, the rest of the people decided it was good for you too.
Yeah. So that all that to say was that's all I was going to say about that.
But I love that. That probably gave you permission to drink coffee too.
Permission to drink more coffee.
I feel okay about drinking it.
All right. Thank you, Karen. Mystery solved, everyone. Mystery solved. Okay.
When I worked at the zoo too, I always had to have coffee at lunch to so I could make it through the rest of the day because I always had so much to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's so, Karen says it's so hard that post this new chemo. I am too sick to
Oh
have
no,
coffee. Oh, Mama. Okay. Well, we will be praying for you.
yeah, that chemo.
Oh, that chemo. Mhm.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry, sweetie. That has to be a big challenge.
Okay. I'm going to talk to Coco for a minute. But if you've already connected in, go ahead, Mark.
Okay. Well, Coco's just going a little overboard. I'm just going to ask her to step back a little bit because chemo's working though. Yay, Karen Conroy. Glad to hear that. Uh, she's a little too vulnerable because, and so I get the card,
Mhm.
vulnerability because, she's also processing energy too. I feel like the animal kingdom is doing it the same way we are in one way or another. So, she's maybe taking on a little too much. And I
Mhm.
just ask her to step back a little bit um, because you two are intimately connected. And she does energetically work with you anyway. But this is that intimacy up close and open up and get close. She is really close to you. And so she kind of automatically helps you with energy. And she likes to do it. Um, so I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying let's just step back a little. Don't go beyond your comfort zone, little puppy dog Coco.
Yeah, she definitely takes her job very seriously. Okay, Mark, I've seen this dog, and Coco is the cutest dog I have ever seen.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. It is like, it's my ideal. So precious. Oh my gosh.
What kind of little doggy is it? Do you
Well,
know?
I don't know, but
Is it little or big?
she reminds me of um, like a labradoodle, or one of those, like a doodle, but maybe not. But has like the fur like but not trimmed down so short. I like it when it's a
Uh-uh.
little
Oh, it's a miniature golden doodle. Oh,
golden doodle.
cute.
A
Yeah,
doodle.
that would be cute as crap.
Oh my, the the cute. Like, I just want to eat her. You know how you
Well,
want.
and plus a little golden retriever face because they have that big old face. But then to be a miniature of it, oh, it'd be so cute.
So cute. She looks like a puppy golden retriever. She does. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh, yeah. I couldn't stand it.
like a
Uh,
perpetual puppy. Oh my gosh, just eat her
well,
up.
look, as we were talking about that, I get this cute little card.
Oh my god.
Success and honor your gifts because she's bound and determined to do her job, kind of no matter what I tell her.
Mhm.
She's going to say, "Don't worry about me. I do my job, um, and I'm serious about it." So let's see, you were wanting to know what you could do for her. Well, Debbie's looking.
Yeah. Hmm.
Well, I think,
She definitely has this connection with you. This magical, and those abilities that you utilize together to move energy to in a positive, intention. So when you are working, Ness, when you are personally working through energy, go ahead and loop her in and just say, okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're working on. Help her with her boundaries with it. So you're just like creating those for her because she's all in, like Mark said, she's just all in.
yeah,
So helping that, be intentional about it together. And that's going to really, really do well for the both of you.
yeah,
Um, and she's literally helping you carry the burden and cut away um, uh, stress, anxiety, and healing. This is what she's doing with you, with that energy, right?
Yeah.
So be intentional with her, and that's going to bring that success. Because together, you guys have a lot of stuff that you're moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree with every bit of that. And then I'm also going to say intentionally, like when you feel the energy subside a little, then the two of you intentionally take a little solitude and time to restore together. So it's like, let's nap together. Let's rest, sweetie pie. We just moved a lot of energy. We got that over with. It's kind of like a congratulatory. So include her in the downtime, like Debbie was saying, you know, I can't remember your words now, but consciously include her in that. Oh yeah, we nap together. See, you're already doing everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
But
that's the only thing.
be vocal or create a help her.
Yeah,
Talk it through with her. Just say, "This is what I'm working on. This energy right now. I'm really,
yeah,
and just help her with the boundaries, like you would a kid who is, and when we work with our empathic children who are empaths and they are not understanding their energy and they're having a meltdown in the middle of the store, yet they're 9 years old, and you're like, you're not two, why are you having this meltdown? It's because they're empaths and they don't know how to move that energy, and so it's going to come out like that instead. So it's basically that same thing but with her. So help her understand in creating boundaries. Hmm. And how to release, right? All right. Love her. Oh my gosh,
I
Coco.
do too. Very cute.
Mm. Can you send me Ness? Can you text me a picture of her so we can show everybody, because everybody has to feel her cuteness. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. So we have lots of questions today. So I'm going to read them out. If you put a question in, we do ask that you stay. So if you can't, that's okay. But we're only here, not long. We
Yeah.
only have another 30 minutes here, so 35 minutes. So if you put a question in, please stay. We have Tina, Old Rooster, Lisa, um, Karen, Kimberly, Rhonda, Joyful, Karen, and Warren, and Sissy, and Sherlock. So those are all the names in. And so if you did put a name in, we ask that you do. If you did put a question, we do ask that you stay. Thank you. So we're not asking, are you here? Are you here? Miss Sherlock's staying. Yay. All right. So Tina's here. And so you are next. So we're gonna try to get through these the best we can.
Okay.
All right, Tina. Tina says, I just adopted a beautiful Siamese called Taylor and a mixed breed Angora called Luna. Aw, they are so shy. How should I relate to them so they can overcome their shyness? Okay, so I'm getting that actually Taylor is not shy. However, it is kind of coming across that right now they're just being cautious. Angora might have a little bit of shyness here. But I'm not getting that Taylor's like what you would call shy.
Yeah.
Just aware, like cautious right now.
Yeah.
How long have you had them?
They don't feel like very long to
Not
me.
very long. Okay.
I don't know though, but it just doesn't feel like it.
Okay.
Oh, Taylor's a little feisty. Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. So that makes sense to what
Taylor and Luna.
bringing in here. Um,
We're still finding our footing for one thing. I don't feel like they've
2 months.
settled yet.
Mm-hmm.
Also finding their footing with each other. Were they not together when you got them? I mean, maybe they were in the same place, but it feels like they're trying to also work out their relationship as well as this new living situation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were always together. Okay, well, I like that better.
So what I was getting that with that too, right when you said that, was it's almost like finding their footing together with you, right? Okay, so we're now in this situation together. So what does that look like? That type of thing. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Okay. Thank you, Ness. I'm going to show it after we are
And
done.
trying to get used to this new, living.
Hmm.
Um, I do think now that you tell me they've been together, um, Taylor is like probably the more brave one, and they haven't really showed you, I don't think, completely their personalities yet because they're still a little nervous and withholding. He probably will first. I mean, she said it was a she, Taylor, but I feel like he's kind of I keep saying he, she's kind of the braver one and sort of does, is like the tester. Go out there and stick your foot in the water first, and then I'll see. It's a little bit like that from Luna.
Gosh, I can tell you, Tina, they are so grateful to be with you together and that you have them both. They're both girls.
Yeah.
And but they are so grateful to be with you and that they are together again. And and you're going to see over the next even just few days here, because we are stepping in their energy, a difference as far as the shyness that you're experiencing.
Yeah, I agree too. They're going to be different. They're just still trying to figure everything out. It's not really, they like the energy. They're trying to get, you know, accustomed to it, but it's positive. It feels good. They're kind of still figuring out the lay of the land, like, the size of the house, where's some good hiding spots, where's some good cat spots, all that. But they do support each other quite a
Oh,
bit,
look at that. Oh my
the two of them with one another. So
God.
they give each other strength and courage. It's all going to be fine, though. I
Hmm.
feel like.
Hmm. Hmm. Blessings to you, Tina, and thank you for adopting them.
Yes.
Appreciate that. Okay, so here's a picture of Coco. Stop it.
Oh, like she's like a golden, but with little curly hair
Yeah,
doodle.
that little curly.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
like a golden usually wouldn't be curly top. No, she's very cute. Yeah, it looks like a little puppy all the time.
oh, the cutest.
That face is
Here,
so cute.
here.
That little expression on her face too is very cute.
So, Ness is in my members, and we meet on Fridays, a Zoom meetup, and so Coco comes all the time. So,
Oh, that's very cute.
mm-hmm. Love it. Okay. All right, old rooster.
Old rooster.
Love it. Thank you to all the readers. May I ask for help in knowing what is wrong with my dog? Not sure vet has a handle on it either. So, can you tell old rooster? Can you give us a name of your dog
Yeah, your doggy.
and how old are they? Um, Help us connect in with him.
What is wrong with him?
Cammy. Okay, her name is Cammy.
Cammy.
All right, Cammy.
What's he doing? What's Cammy sounds like a good.
17.
What is she doing? Oh, 17. Yeah, it's getting up there. Um, is it
So
like physical symptoms or is it more like, mental, something like that? I'm wondering what is it? I feel like I
I,
kind of want to say age related, but go ahead, Deb.
yeah, it could be. And I don't feel like eating is what I'm feeling. I don't feel like when I step into the energy, I'm kind of feeling like I don't feel like eating. It doesn't, I feel,
Okay, yeah, skin and bones.
yeah, okay. Wants to eat, but eats very little, skin and bones. It's not the same. It doesn't taste the same to me. I'm not, I'm not feeling good. It's like not, I'm not, I'm not, I'm not certain where it's hitting here, Old Rooster, but this is what I'm being made of aware of as I step into Cammy's energy. I'm not feeling great, and the food doesn't taste as good. And maybe, yeah, maybe you're saying they want to eat. Yeah, I had to put medicine in her home cooked food. Okay, yeah, it's just not settling right.
Yeah, let's see here.
I'm assuming that we're not doctors here, but and I know nothing about the anatomy of.
Yeah,
I'm wondering, would is the pancreas attached to the stomach area?
yeah.
With that, I don't know. What do
Down there, it helps, with digestion.
you? Okay, who's talking?
At my house,
Yeah.
yeah, it's across the street. That's
Oh, okay.
his name is Ace.
Hey, Ace. We hear you. Um,
Well, old rooster, I feel like I know you said is she going to die soon. Somebody has a beagle. I feel like that she is. This is kind of old age like kind of stuff as you're getting closer to the end of your life, kind of a thing. Um, because I keep trying to look for something else,
mm-hmm.
but I feel like she might be, you know, thinking about transitioning. I don't like to say that because I don't
Yeah,
like it.
it's always hard.
And I was trying to avoid that, and then I pulled this card, loss, life after grief.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think that losing weight thing is something a lot of times animals will do as they're thinking about transitioning. They try to make it easier. So, it's a way to help their body transition. If it's, let's say they're running out of steam, they don't want to just keep feeding theirs. But I don't know. I can't explain it exactly, but it's like they purposely eat less to help with the transition process. And sometimes that can be why a doctor might not find an exact reason, like I don't know why the weight loss is happening. I'm not really seeing like a cancer or something like that. It's just falling off. And so sometimes that happens. That's been my experience before. Um, but even when I receive that in a reading, um, or even with my own pets, if I'm looking and I'm thinking, I always still focus on, well, we're going to have the highest good that we can have each day, whether we're moving into transition or not. We're still going to make each day the best we can make it. And I'm not really going to decide for you or choose for you. I'll let you choose for yourself, and I'll just support you either way, whichever way you decide to go. Right? If that makes sense. It's not like I'm trying to jump on a bandwagon one way or another. I'm still willing for you to do whatever. If you can rally and pull your way through, that's great. But if also it's time for you to a transition, I'm going to support you in that as well. She feels very loved. She's, but she's not herself, not, she feels a little out of it, like not quite, in a way, not quite present sometimes, a little not as present as she might
Mm-hmm.
be.
Mm-hmm. Old Rooster, I don't know if you can see everybody in the chat because we are streaming to both channels, but you're getting a lot of love from the family here, and sending you love and light for both you and Cami, and
Oh, she's deaf and almost blind. Yeah.
yeah, so she is ready. Um, yeah, but we are just holding you, old rooster, and
Yeah.
yeah, love and light
Just
to
be
you.
with her the way you know, would be with anyone else you love. And
Hmm.
just, provide her with comfort. She probably would like, most likely, she's just going to simply like just pass. I don't see a lot of drama or anything. More like just going to sleep kind of a thing. And just having an easygoing passing at home is what I feel like.
Hmm.
Um, but I know how hard that is.
And so she says to everyone here, love you all. My heart is full. Thank you. All right.
And what was that little dog's name again?
Cami.
Cammy.
Hmm.
So as we move on to the next question, I'm just going to call Pan in and do just a little bit of energy work with Cammy
Hmm. Hmm.
to help with that if that's what she's looking to do. Basically, we'll do energy and she can use it any way she wants to.
Hmm.
That's what I always do with it. Okay, but we can move on.
Okay.
I don't want to. I feel like it's just sort of. We don't have enough time for me to just sit here.
I know. We try to get to everybody. We do the best we can, but
Tommy, yeah, Tommy pronounced
call
Tom.
me. Sorry. Call me. Lisa, are you still here? Oh, yes, Lisa's here. All right. So, Lisa, we need to know what the name of your dog is. Name and male, female. Sometimes the name doesn't let
Yeah,
us know.
not always. There are those names that can go either direction.
Uh-huh. All right. Cooper, male standard poodle. Beautiful. Cooper. Hi, Cooper.
Standard poodle.
All right. Cooper's coming in. um, Cooper was particular, letting me know he was particular uh, with who, like, he was particular on who he was friends with or who he had in his circle. It feels. This is what I'm being impressed upon. That he was um, like, uh, um, and it wasn't that he was very, very loving. It just that energy was a lot for him. So if someone came in that had a lot of wonky energy, it could be like too much for him. So he's kind of uh, rather aloof. He's kind of explaining his behavior in that that uh, if somebody if he wasn't because he was so sensitive to energy, uh, that was how he would uh, kind of take care of that. So he's kind of explaining that. Um, that you might have known you might have experienced Lisa with him that he was very in tune, spiritually attuned, and energy work with him. Um, okay, so now we've established this is him. Um, it's always so funny because they very sensitive and intuitive. Yeah, it's so funny. They always want to show me their their toys or something. Like it's always interesting to me. Like, and I have my toys, and so he also has that spirit to him of playfulness, or that you you were attuned to his needs, Lisa, and he was very aware of the love that you shared. And do you see other animals around him, Mark?
With this one, I
Yeah.
saw other animals with the one that I was working on just before.
Oh, okay.
I mentioned that there were some other animals coming around
Oh, okay.
with Kami. Cooper seems to have this idea of he doesn't have a lot of time for stupid stuff or like things that other dogs might do. He would be like, that's so stupid, or I'm not, I don't, I'm above that kind of a thing, like a little bit above it all. He does talk a lot about being, well, for one thing, I feel like there's a guy somewhere. I don't know if you're single or if there's a guy in the picture, but it feel like he's talking about another person. But he's also saying, he's really talking a lot about how he's mentally connected, psychically connected. He takes, he would take his lead from you, although there might be a second person, but anybody else, it's like, yeah, don't bother telling me because I only listen. Here's where I get my information. Because he has a little bit of that attitude. Please, talk to the hand or something. It's cute. I like it, but it is a little
My
bit.
husband loved him, she said.
Oh, aha. So that's the husband. So he wanted to bring that up. I was going to say husband, but then every time I do that, somebody says I'm single. uh, so he wanted to bring that up because I kept seeing this guy too that he also liked. So I think he would listen to him too, and he listens to you. But he's kind of like other people. Yeah, don't bother. I don't. But I got these two instinct, trust your intuition, and listening, pay close attention.
Mhm.
These are both those telepathy.
And she said he's very sensitive and intuitive. So,
And I feel like there's been times when you think, I know what he's thinking, or he knows what I'm thinking. That's been on your mind more than once. Um, and he is like that. He's smart. He's very smart. Like he would be, you could train him to do like tricks because he's so in tune to what you would want and then, giving it to you. Like,
he,
so smart. Yeah, she says.
he makes me aware that he's more human. Dog.
Yeah, kind of has that attitude.
Yeah.
Like they're beneath me. I don't really do that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
seems handsome too. I
Mhm.
would say that he thinks he's handsome, and
Mhm.
he is, I think, but he kind of holds himself like, I'm such a handsome boy.
Human eyes. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, he has a way of presenting himself that's quite striking or something. Yeah.
Mhm. Angelic. Beautiful, Lisa.
Yeah.
So blessed that you had each other, and he
He's very connected to you.
very much so, like karmic. Hmm. All right, Karen, can I please have a message from my late kitty, Delilah?
My, Delilah. Okay, little Delilah.
Hello, Karen. Thank you.
Delilah. Do you want to say something, Delilah?
I'm I I'm as I step into this, and I feel like this is Delilah coming through. She uh, feels very cuddly, um, and like would be like one that would like I don't see her as a hunter. Would this be her? Like she wouldn't have been like the hunting cats that you have or whatever. She would be more. I just I'll just lay here. You know what I mean? And you come to me like that, and she just very like I'll lay in your lap. I'll just sleep here all day. I just want to cuddle in here, and yeah, just give me my toy right here, and I'll play with it for a second here. But she didn't. Yeah, no hunting, love bug. Yes, 100%. This is her coming in. All right. Um, and she just was that, and that's who she was, and that's how she was meant to be. And just to bring in that love energy and just that every time you see her, you just want to um,
Yeah.
cuddle up or whatever. So yeah, yes, exactly. Not a big play, Karina.
Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting.
Uh, yeah. And she was, she felt like all that in a bag of chips, pretty much. She was pretty. It reminds me of just that kind of cat that just is laying there to be observed or to be noticed or to be, told how beautiful she is. So she did have a little bit of vanity. She didn't really like you said, she didn't like to go hunting stuff because she didn't really want to get dirty or into that kind of stuff. She was more like house cat. I'm a house cat. I don't really like wet or mud or other animals. I like to just be my little princess on a cushion, kind of a cat, kitty cat. Now she likes you. She likes the people energy.
Mm-hmm.
She's sort of like me, where I like animals more than people. She's sort of like people more than animals in a way because she's very attuned. She's kind of cat that likes a person taking care of her, spoiling her. She liked all that. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised I didn't get that pampering card where the fat cats laying on their back getting
that sounds like the Fancy Feast commercial cat.
Yeah, like that.
Oh my God, I have a video I call Princess and Pete. Yeah.
Very princessy.
Very much. Very much. What she just the message, I asked her for a message for you, Karen, at this moment, and she says she still comes in with her energy and wraps you just with that love. Like those moments when you're like, I'm going to cuddle up here on the couch and have this blanket wrapped around me. She's literally wrapping her energy and love around you in those moments.
Do you have a cat now, Karen? I think you do. Or is it a dog you have? Or is it both? And I know you're dealing with, an illness, but I'm just wondering if you have another cat. How long ago did Delilah pass? No kitty, but you have dogs. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm curious about how long ago she passed. So I just lost my whole screen. What happened? There we go. I reshuffled and I get the vanity card right back again.
Yeah. Aww.
And it says in there, it's all about me. And then the other card I get, which I'm just going to show you.
Quite a while ago, she said.
Yeah, quite a while ago. I get this card a lot. To sort of take your place at the table. When they're trying to get the point across that they're back. They're back at the table. And then right after that card, I got exposed, time to come clean. So the reason this card.
So about 5 years, just after I got Maybell.
So did you get a dog since then, though, since she passed? I don't know. I'm just wondering if she's trying to get across that she might still be there, but she might be in a dog's body. I'm just curious about that. It would be no if you didn't get a dog since she passed.
And it could just mean that she's looking to come back
Right.
to
But
find
I
you
don't know
at
about
your
that.
table again.
Right. It's just interesting that assertive at the table. No.
Mhm.
Yeah, I knew that. No, just my dad's kitties. Yep. So you didn't get a dog since then. You had those dogs when she was here. Okay.
I'm
That answers my
scared to
question.
get one because of the illness of her
Yeah, I
illness
thought
right now.
about that.
Yeah.
That's why I thought, well, I don't think she's thinking about coming back because she knows that. So then my only other, and the other reason, I mean, I felt that a little bit that she might still be there, but then those two cards seem to be saying that a lot. So anyway,
But
just my dad's kitties.
yeah, I miss her so much. But know that she's there with you, Karen, because she keeps showing me, um, this blanket wrapped around you, and that could be metaphor for this comfort and love that she brought in when she was here. She's still doing that in those times when you're like, I see you curled up on the couch or curled up somewhere or whatever, and she's right there wrapping up with you. So talk to her in those moments like you would when she was here. But we are sending you lots of love. What a beautiful, beautiful energy she is.
Yeah, I agree. I'm having a hard time letting go of that though for some reason. Then I pulled
That-
innocence, looking through fresh eyes.
oh, okay. So maybe she's in one of those puppies you have too.
I don't know, sweetie. I hope I'm could be wrong. That's no big surprise. But anyway, sometimes the cards would stop, but sometimes they go, "No, I'm just gonna give you another card to keep you right on that same."
She said
Anyway,
whenever I was upset, she would come from wherever and
it's
sit
like,
on my bed. Hmm.
yeah,
So that's what she's doing with you.
yeah,
He's continuing that energy. All right. And even if she is here,
yep.
and she can, there in our
Are you
spirits.
staying with your dad? Is your dad staying with you and those kitties, or are you with them too? Yeah, I'm wondering about that because as soon as you said dad's kitties, I'm going, oh.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna drop it.
All right, Kimberly, did she check in?
Yeah. Thank you for the question, though. Debbie Pan, is Fiona sick or depressed? Oh, so
Fiona Rose,
9-year-old.
a 9-year-old.
It's a Chihuahua and a Dachshund mix, so a weenie dog and a Chihuahua. Very cute. Um,
Very cute.
Fiona Rose.
All right, I don't see Kimberly checking in here.
Fiona Rose.
Kimberly, are you here? Okay, we're at the end, so I'm going to go ahead and move on. I'm not going to erase you, Kimberly, from the lineup here in the starred questions. So if you do check in while I move on, we will come back to you, I promise. That is a promise. Okay, so we have Rhonda next. Rhonda, we have, I would love a message from my little chihuahua. We have another chihuahua. Rhonda, if you're here, check in. Okay, I'm just gonna, we have Kimberly that we're still waiting on. Rhonda, we have Joyful and Karen and Warren. Sissy's here, and Miss Sherlock is here. And then we have Michelle, Jean, and Amanda.
There's Rhonda.
Rhonda's here. All right. Okay. So I'm assuming little Chihuahua is passed. So we need a name. And is the Chihuahua passed, or do you want a message from them here? I'm assuming they're passed. Could be wrong. Kimberly is here.
Yeah.
All right, Kimberly, we're going to go back to yours right after this, okay? And Karen is still here. Thank you. All right, Chihuahua. Tough. And yes, the name of the chihuahua is Tough.
Oh,
And
Chihuahua.
yes,
Tough.
Tough.
Tough, 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 tough.
First of all, Rhonda, Tough is making me aware of being kind of an extension of you. So I would see, I'm very aware of being held and feeling like a part of you. So I'm assuming maybe Tough would have gone with you everywhere you go. That's the feeling that Tough gives me. Um, so that literally an extension of you. So very connected to you here. And he is making me aware too. He's like, well, he's very sorry that he left. Like he's, I'm so sorry I left, or I'm so sorry about something. Okay. Yes, he was my little buddy. Yeah. But
I don't feel like he's been gone like a super long time. It seems, if I was going to say more recent or far away, it would be more recent. I do feel like he's still around you. Uh, he feels like he visits with you still. I got that when Debbie was talking about how he felt so connected to you. When she was saying the whole thing, this card came out, acknowledge you, me, and we, how we're one, where there's a oneness between us. It was just
mhm,
like about
mhm.
Debbie's energy she's picking up, I think. That does that a lot with me. Like I'll be listening to the other reader and I'll just haphazardly pull a card and it'll be just what they're saying. So that's just the tarot doing that. But so I think he wants to communicate. I don't know if you felt like you might have heard him or sensed him, or has he been on your mind a lot more all of a sudden? Because I think he's around there close. It's listening, paying
Aw,
close attention. And this little chihuahua there, when
I
this
was
card,
gonna say, isn't that a chihuahua?
right? But he's listening. He wants to know what you're asking him. What do you want from him? Um, he says, "I'm not gone. I'm just in a different form." He's kind of like, "This is not the end of me." Um, like that kind of thing. So he wants to know what's on your mind and what do you think about it, about his passing, and how are you doing without him? Do you have another pet? I don't think so. I don't think you have another dog. Um, but anyway, he's looking to what are we going to do about this vacancy? That's what I
Mm,
kind of from
mm,
little pudding head Chihuahua cutie pop.
mm. He just he's just continuing to make. Yes, she has a cat.
Okay.
He continues to make me aware of his connection karmically to you, or not karmic, but destined, or uh, this over and over again being with you. So he will come back to you in some form, but this connection goes through lifetimes with you. So something that it makes me very aware that he is very connected to you, um, in your soul connection there, that soul connection. And yeah, I didn't expect him to die. That's where he's saying he's sorry. That was the sorry part, Rhonda. It just he's sorry the way that went down. Um, he understands the extra pain that caused. So yeah,
Um,
but he will.
well, yeah, go ahead, sweetie. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead. I'm done.
Uh, I think that, well, for one thing, he acts like he knows the cat. So I'm wondering if they were together, but he acted like he knew the cat. His point, though, was, but there's not a dog. There's no dog there. And he's wondering about, like he said, what are we going to do about that vacancy? Um, so he's telling me that he's in a timeout. He's in resting. He's in heaven. He's up there. But he does have a lust for life. This looks like it's not what this picture says. Gotta have it. So I don't know that he's willing to stay up here a long time. I feel like he would, like, I don't know that he's just gonna, that this was his last time to the rodeo. Feels like he's thinking about what do we do next. And I don't know if you've been thinking about him a little bit more than usual. He seems to think you have been. So he kind of wants to communicate with you about what might come next. That's what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm. Rhonda, blessings to you. Thank you for.
I'll give Chihuahua.
I love meeting him. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. So we are going back to Kimberly here. And
is Fiona Rose sick or depressed? Okay, this is a little Chihuahua wiener dog. And she's 9 years old. Fiona Rose. Is she sick or depressed?
Fiona Rose. All right, okay. What I'm being drawn into here, Kimberly, is your energy, actually. And so I do feel she's connecting her energy to you. Karen, thank you so much for that shared energy there. Thank you for that donation. I'm very aware of your energy right now. So in that, I do feel that she's connecting to you and your energy. So if there's something that you're going through right now, it's going to be evident through her. So energy's been wonky for all of us, and things are being pushed to the surface, and for us to release. He's helping you and assisting you in your journey with this. And so what you may be seeing in her is actually happening in you.
I agree. I don't get sick.
I don't either.
Or really depressed, although, not like emotionally depressed. It feels like energy work. And being a little tired or taxed from it, because it's sort of like the reading we did before, a little bit. You're both running energy. She's very connected to you. There's that listening, pay close attention. It's a little Chihuahua again, but because you guys she runs energy for you. So listening, paying close attention, she knows when you need her assistance, and then she helps you release energy, surrender. It's another little Chihuahua. I got two little Chihuahua cards. cards. Helps you release the energy. So
Mhm.
I don't, and that can make you tired or stuff like that, like the way I feel some, but I'm not getting an illness with this. Feels more energetic.
But Kimberly, this is an opportunity for you to kind of talk to her and if you know that this is happening, you can kind of bring her in on that. Yes, that's what I thought. Thank you.
Yeah, she was born in your lap. Is that the one that I saw that comment where her mommy had her in your lap?
Oh, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that comment.
I
Oh,
think so. And that would make sense why she's so connected to you.
mm-hmm.
But
You can.
she's not too worried about it. Like she feels like she's good at it. She
Mm-hmm.
thinks I'm good at this, so I don't think she wants you to worry about her, but her energy will pick back up, as we move
Mm-hmm.
down the road a couple of weeks. She'll get back energetic, get more energy again.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we are at time, you guys, and I know that we have 14 more questions. I'm aware. But we went overtime today, you guys. We went 10 minutes over. But thank you for sticking it out and being with us. We are back
Yeah.
next Monday, and Mark is on.
Yep. On Saturday. I'm also on today at 4:30 with Gene and Joan on
Well,
Magical.
Gene and Joan on Mondays as well. So catch them later with some of these questions.
Yeah. You
Um,
can do that. You can bring animal questions there.
we love this time with you. Um, and we could go on and on and on, but we can't. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
I know.
So, but
I know. Sometimes I think too, because I'll talk a lot about energy, and I know if you're not like really used to working or viewing things as energy, you might go, "Well, can't it just be energy?" But it is like the energy shifts in your body can make you feel wonky or better, and the same with the animals.
yeah,
And it doesn't necessarily have to be an illness. It's just an energy dip, or
yeah, yeah. Okay, so until next time, please continue to love your fur babies, scale babies, feather babies, whatever babies you got.
yeah, I them babies. I them babies.
And we love you. So blessings to you. And again, thank you for the donation that came in today. And thank you, Gina and Sharon Sipe, for your moderating, and anybody else who may have popped in and doing the moderating as well. We love you. And we'll see you next time.
Yes,
Blessings.
you guys.